trusting myself more is something that I feel like I need to pay more attention to. You know, often because people have said things or have made you feel a certain way, you know, you second guess yourself, your voice, your truth. And in doing that, that makes you feel like, can I trust my perception in this time? And as I'm currently going through this challenge alongside doing the Artist's Way program, it's bringing up certain things for me where my intuition is saying, do this. Like, I felt the call to change how I dress, right? I just feel like I want to be more like skirts and dresses and things that are not too tight on my body or restrict my solar plexus, and just have that free flowing of energy. And this wasn't something because, oh, it's a trend or whatever. It just came to me intuitively, and I felt it and I felt called to it, but I didn't really respect the inner calling as much as I did when it was verified within the book. So this is week 4 and it's the power of integrity. And in the book it does speak on, okay, you might not want to wear certain things. You might feel this pull to just get rid of things and, you know, just clear out. And like yesterday I dismantled the trampoline that was in the garden because I was like, it's old, it's crusty. You know, my niece no longer needs it. She's older now and it's just like an eyesore. Like, why do we have it? Why is it there? So I dismantled that. So naturally, there's things that I feel called to do, but I'm not verifying myself in my inner voice because I'm like, in the past, I've been led to not trust my inner calling, or when I've spoke up and been truthful, you know, it's been shut down, not believed, chastised, belittled. So you then say, you turn inwards and go, well, what type of relationship do I have with myself that when I do sit in my integrity, when I am truthful, it's not met with the same love and care, you know? And people have made me feel like, oh, my character is questionable because of the actions of others. And also how I see it now is probably, why did I allow those actions to play out if I'm such a person of integrity? But there were still pockets of me and nuances of me that needed to be resolved, become wholesome, brought to the light, and to see, why do those not lower versions of myself, but why do those parts of me that probably need more care, how come they haven't received the care? So in not receiving the care, I've allowed other persons to be who they want to be when it's not of integrity. And because I've allowed it, others then have become the judge and jury of my life and my character, and says, well, you're this type of person, but not actually taking into account that, hang on, but it was that person's game set plan and reasoning that they seen me as impressionable, you know. If I had certain boundaries in place, if I was more assertive in my character, you know, would I have been somebody of interest? Would I have been an easy target? Maybe not. So I now am in the space where I'm falling back in love with myself and actually meeting me, not through activities or hobbies or through other people, but literally sitting with myself and using this space of YouTube, my channel of moments of reflections to understand who I am. And in doing that, hopefully, you know, you have insight and exploration into who you are, and, you know, you feel inspired to sit with yourself and commune with yourself without the distraction, without the noise, to bring to light some of the things that you may have been avoiding, and to do so with love and care, you know. So that is my prayer for this space, and also for myself, is to meet myself without the noise of the opinions of others and the way other people's opinions have probably shaped me in the past. Like, I want to meet myself in the clarity of God's vision, you know, and how I was sent here to be, and to remember that you know, not without all of the scars and imperfections that society and people have placed upon me, but to rise up through that and birth a new version of myself that's like, this feels beautiful, instead of trying to live through survival and live through the wound and the past sufferings. I want to live through, and actually I'm living through, a space of love, care, compassion and nourishment. So as I mold and create this new version of me, it's like with all of the things that I needed. So I've taken the scars, the pain, the sufferings, the indifference of whatever it is, and I have transmute that, alchemized that into something that is beautiful, golden, and of light and care, that can help me then to build up myself to a new and better version of myself, you know, and a loving version of myself, and not, you know, ruminate over things of the past and why did that go like that. It's like, no, I'm standing on the grounds of an old version of me, of a past life version of me, of things that have happened, of traumas. That's beneath me. It's under the ground, like it's, you know, it's been buried. It's laid to rest now, and the breathing version of me now is creating a new chapter, a new book, a new lifestyle that is that attracts better and that actually lives internally with a knowing that I am loved and I am love.